please.
Yeah.
What we're waiting on.
5, 4, 3. Welcome, everyone, and pull up a seat at the table. It's Lunchtime in Rome. Tonight's episode 321 is entitled Nostalgia with Joe Cap. Do you appreciate how things used to be? Do you value where you came from? Joe Cap does. We'll be talking about that with him at the table this evening. Pull up a seat at the table and join us. First-time listeners can subscribe on your favorite podcast app or watch us live or later on YouTube at Lunchtime in Rome. Visit us at lunchtimeinrome.com. While there, you can take our relational needs questionnaire. Make sure to follow us on all social media, and it would be great if you give us a 5-star review. Jay, what specifically is this podcast about?
At the table, we strive to love one another and help you to do the same. Some weeks we will have someone to join us, like this week, so that you can get to know them and learn a little bit about yourself in the process. Other weeks, also like this one, we dive into a topic. Romans 12:15 says to rejoice with those who rejoice, mourn with those who mourn. Well, that's what we do. So while it may not be 12:15 in Rome, we're treating it like it is
Lunchtime in Rome.
With Joe Capobianco,
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Mary Lynn, formerly Matolo, now Pleshkowski.
Oh, yeah, Matola. I forgot about Matola.
Matolo.
That was fun. That one time we went on vacation, we found that bottle of Matola.
Matolo wine.
Yeah. Yeah, that was cool.
That was on the way to.
It was in North Carolina.
somewhere in the middle of nowhere, Port City, North Carolina.
That little town was cool.
Whatever it was called.
Yeah.
You probably look.
And that Airbnb was cool.
Was a cool Airbnb.
Yeah. One thing I didn't mention last week, just doing the catch up.
Sure.
We had Bring Your Kid to Work Day, and this is the first time I ever participated in that.
How'd that go?
It went great. It went really, really great. So most people know I work for American Eagle, and they do a good job. But one of the cool
Kind of
things,
like The Office.
it's way better than that. But Maggie had a great time, and one of the cool things is, we have photographers. Like our photo studio is down on the south side in Pittsburgh.
Didn't know that.
And we have professional photographers, and they had a professional photographer take pictures of Maggie and I together, which was really cool.
Wow,
I
that's
have,
really nice.
yeah, because professional shots, I got I think like 4 or 5 pictures that they gave me. But yeah, it was super fun. They did a great job. Chaotic at first, and then we have a pretty nice cafeteria. It's usually pretty bougie in terms of like the food that they have, but like it was that day it was chicken fingers, pizza, and and Maggie was like, "Can I have this? Can I have that?" I was like, "Let's get one of everything." I was like, and we took 2 bites of this, 2 bites of that, and it was just so fun. It was great. Nice. It was a great time. Yeah.
Like
So
time, yeah.
shout out to work. It was well done.
For me, as a quick update, and this also sort of ties in. We've been talking, occasionally we talk about like pet peeves and things that are just, that cause us to overreact and whatnot. And Eric and I and Brian for the most part, but also Chris has gotten involved a little. Our new least favorite thing are people who park in the fire lane to go into stores, especially in Penn Hill Shopping Center. Started up at the liquor store.
That's been going on a long time.
Oh, you think?
A long time. Yeah.
Are you going to talk that quiet all night long?
No, I'm not.
You gotta be up on that.
I don't know. Is that okay?
Jared just called and said, I can't hear him. Jared's the quietest person that's ever been on the podcast. But I mean, it's an epidemic. I went in
It's
one day
gotten
to
way
Aldi
worse
and
in
Dollar
the
Store,
past couple weeks. It's gotten even worse.
and there were 3 cars parked in the fire lane. I went took a picture, shared it with the boys, came out, 2 different cars now parked in the fire lane. So that's number 1. You had your situation where somebody leaving the shopping center went out the in because there was traffic on the out. So they just went out the in.
Because they wanted to make left onto Duff instead of going right up to Frankstown.
This has bothered me for
I think
years.
I've actually done that once or twice.
A pox on you. Or should I say Maloik? But my new thing that happens, it's not as egregious, it's not as self-righteous or self-entitled. It's more absent-minded. Green arrow, somebody's not paying attention, so then all the cars in front of them go. I'm behind them. They then wake up and fly through the yellow-red. I'm stuck at the red line.
Phones have ruined
That's
society.
frustrating.
Because it's
One
definitely a
could
phone
argue.
thing. It's definitely a phone thing. That person was on their phone. not paying
Be.
attention.
Could be.
No, it's a fact.
Okay, I'm saying it's probably the phones, is what I'm thinking. But otherwise, I'm in the middle. Like this week was crazy because like Monday was sort of like, hey, a normal rest day for me after a crazy busy Sunday. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is just hyper speed go. Like I have to be on the north side at 9:30 tomorrow morning.
Oh,
Tomorrow.
honey.
In the morning.
9:30.
Yes.
Dude, what happened to second sleep? Because you've been texting me at times where I'm like, what's going on?
So what I normally do is I go, for those of you who don't know and those of you who do, I don't go to bed till like 2 a.m. And then I wake up with Rachel about 5:30, say hello, good morning, whatever, go to the bathroom, come back, go back to sleep. And then about 8, I'll check the phone, do some emails, do some texts, any kind of business I got to do. And either I'll get up then, most likely not, and then go back for like another hour, get up 9:30, start my day. So if I'm texting you at 7, it's because Rachel left and I was answering texts and emails and whatever else.
But wasn't second sleep bigger with the kids?
Second sleep was important because I would wake up and then drive Joe to school and then come back and then drive Bella to school. And then let's say it's post Trey. And then it would be, so now it's, or if I drove either one of them, it was the high school. What's 7:30? I'm not up for the day at 7:30.
Yeah.
Back then I was maybe only going to bed at like 1.
Well, and but
So
you're,
then I'd
and
go
you-
back to sleep.
Right.
And that was why, I'd go to sleep for like 2 more hours. So it was a full second sleep.
Right.
So now it's just morphed into, I get a moderate chunk and then 2 little chunks.
Yeah.
But it's not a full wake up. I'm not driving somewhere.
Because you've always been like guy that works all like
I was working
weird hours.
I'm being on the north side tomorrow at 9:30 for a talk to the Pittsburgh Kids Network. So it's all the youth pastors in the area. And I
that's
nice.
speaker.
Yeah. Yeah.
So after everybody left the house last night, it was like 11:45. I'm working on my outline,
Right.
My number one thing that I think you've heard this, Joe, you certainly haven't. Somebody will call me at like 9 and I'll answer the phone, but my voice is groggy. They're like, "Oh, you still in bed?" And one of these days I'm going to get old enough that I'm going to do it.
You're like, I did more in the last 2 hours
I'm
than
gonna
you
You
did.
did the whole day.
I'm going to call them at 1 a.m. and go, "Are you already in bed? What's the matter with you? I'm working here."
Yeah.
But I'm not going to do that. Hey, Mary Lynn, quick update from you or a long update? I don't really care.
I was in Kintnersville, Pennsylvania this weekend,
Where's that?
Where is that?
outside of Doylestown.
Okay.
Which is also part
Where's
of
that?
Bucks County.
Bucks
Okay, Bucks
County,
County.
hour and a half from the center city, Philly.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
But not at all Philly.
no.
Not at all.
No.
Bucks County sounds rural.
It is.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it's also bougie rural.
yes.
Is it really?
Yeah. Well,
Parts of it.
Kintnersville.
Is
isn't-
it become more bougie in the last?
When I say bougie, I mean like somebody has a farm, but it's like a nice farm. It's not just like,
With like a $600,000 house on it?
well, over there, everything. That's a lean-to.
That's a tractor.
No, those are 2.4 million.
But this is
Wow.
the year.
Lamborghinis are. Lamborghinis.
My
are
sister, our sister lives out there, and her daughter is having a baby. So they had a baby. This is
Number
the year for
Wow.
showers.
Wow.
And
A lot of showers.
And 2 weddings maybe this year, and a bunch of baby showers. So Bob and I went out,
Well, that's fun.
saw Wyatt play baseball, spent
This Wyatt is one I mentioned earlier. He is 7. Born on my birthday. His name is Wyatt Carter Jusiewicz. That's the guy's Jusiewicz.
Okay.
But I said, I cannot wait till one day I can say, "Wyatt Carter, you son of a bitch, get over here." But also named W.C. Jusiewicz.
So we have
Still a little young
Wyatt,
for that.
who's 7, Autumn is 5, and Kason is 3. And he kept wanting to play with Bobby.
Aw.
Wait, who's
Bob
Bobby?
Hart.
Big
Uncle
guy.
Big guy.
Bobby. Kathy goes, he's a general in the army.
Bobby.
Retired general.
Well, not this month, man.
General
He's
Big
busy.
Guy.
General
Is Big Guy watching?
he said he was.
Not yet.
He hasn't learned how to probably put the comments in.
Oh, right, because that's always you.
It's always
yeah,
me.
it's always
But
you.
he's
left
there.
comments.
Okay.
He's there.
We may have members of the coaching staff leaving
really?
comments tonight.
Yeah, that'll be
I
Oh,
apologize
that'd
in
be fun.
advance.
No, that's awesome. Anyway, that was a group. We were there Saturday, Sunday, came back Monday. Bob had soldiers and sailors Monday night. They
For
did
what?
150 kids from the area who are enlisting in any branch of the military.
Wow.
Yeah. So he was down there for a long time Monday night. And
Wonder
here we
how
are.
many enlist. Like, how long is that? Like, how many enlist in a year? Is that a whole year's worth?
Oh, well, no, I would hope more than that.
I don't know.
From Pittsburgh? Yeah.
don't know.
I don't know. I'm guessing.
Sure.
But
That's cool though.
and Friday he's going to Duquesne's ROTC commissioning, I think. So it's May's a busy month.
Not going to be as good
We
as
are-
Joe's commissioning.
We
Yeah.
are
We
like,
banged that out.
full on running now. Schedule.
Oh, May. And Joe's coming up, couple weeks coming up, huh?
For
Annual training.
sure. I don't know.
He is.
He just lives in my house.
We'll talk.
Is that the one in June?
That's the one that ends right before Lydia's wedding.
Huh. Because he said he had another training a couple weeks after that, like a Thursday, Friday thing or something. Hard to say, really.
It's unknowable.
Nobody knows. But you know what I do know? We got Joe Cap with us.
Yeah.
Hello.
Joe, give us. So I've already explained to other people that, like, sometimes most often when we have a guest on, the entire episode is about them. But today it's a little bit different. Joe Cap is with us. Do you prefer Joe Cap? Do you just
that's-
Capobianco?
Capobianco.
Coach.
When I get Starbucks, it's Giuseppe. It's just talking about that. Actually, I like when you walk in and like they have to call your name out.
Do they get it right?
And I let them do it twice. Giuseppe, and I'm just like, I look around. There's like 50 people standing there. Giuseppe, and I walk in and I'll grab my Starbucks.
But do they get it right all the time?
They do.
They don't
Actually,
give
they-
you Guia Soapy.
No, they say
soap.
Giuseppe. They'll start it out maybe Giuseppe. So I'll
Like
help
you,
them.
they
and then,
realize
then
it
when I come
halfway
back,
through,
they know. Yeah,
I
so
know this name.
See, with
yeah,
my
have a
la-
little fun.
with my last name, they're like, I'm like, plus Scout.
Well, that was like
Yeah,
growing
please
up
don't make
here.
me
No
say
one
it.
could pronounce your name,
Yeah.
so they would say Capobianco
Yeah,
right here.
yeah.
Yeah.
You'd help them out.
Yeah.
So.
So give us a quick bio. Who's Joe
Yeah,
Cap?
sure.
Who's Giuseppe Capobianco?
I'm a Penn Hills guy.
Penn Hills.
Yeah.
See, look at that.
Love
And that's why he's
Yeah.
also, we're here to talk about nostalgia. But
I'm a Penn Hills
born
guy.
what year? What elementary
I was-
school? What's the family situation?
I was
Brothers,
born.
sisters?
Yes, I was born in November 28th, 1977. Grew up in Penn Hills my entire life.
What part? For those who like
High
breaking
Point
90s.
on High Point Drive, which is right off of Frankstown.
Sure.
Okay, you're
Oh, that's a
right
Penn
past
Hills Rental.
McDonald's. Yes,
Yeah.
you're right between Penn Hills Rental and Wiley's.
Yeah. God rest his soul.
God rest his soul. Yes, I just found out about that. Yeah, graduated in 1996 from Penn Hills. I work really hard. I've been working forever. It seems like my body is breaking down. I did a lot of. I was a landscaper for a lot of years and did all that type of stuff.
And where do you work now?
I work for the Diocese of Pittsburgh. I work at St. Mark the Evangelist Parish out in Cranberry, and my kids go to school at St. Killian's out in Cranberry. So I played baseball, obviously. So
Oh, it's
and
not
you
obvious to
coach,
everybody.
right? And you coach.
I coach. Yeah, I was an assistant coach there at Penn Hills for 11 years. And
When was that?
I was there from 02 to 07, and then I came back in 2010 to 2015. And then I went and coached at Freeport
With Eddie Carr.
with Eddie Carr, another Penn Hills guy. They're undefeated, by the way.
Are they really?
Freeport, yep.
Wow.
And
So
then
do you live in Penn Hills now?
no, I don't.
Okay, I was
I
gonna
live
say,
out.
okay.
I live in the Economy Borough, which
Okay.
is right about a mile from Cranberry. I live in that
Okay.
Tri-County area up there.
I was gonna say, commute to Cranberry every day with the kids. Like I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I drive from Butler to Penn Hills every day,
Wow.
like 7 months out of the year, and then So I was at Freeport for 3 years. Then I came. This opportunity opened up here, and I was like, well, it's going to be hard, but why not? It's an opportunity, and I figured I could, give something back,
Nice.
and this is year number 2, and we'll see where it goes.
Hey,
Yeah.
the team's bought in.
Yeah, for sure. They have. I mean, and I think now there's a sense of, structure. I think that's the main thing. And belief, too. Like, I don't think kids had a whole lot of belief when we got in there.
Yeah.
Now we get kids that come to practice. Not a lot of kids, but they come and they're bought in. I mean, they're excited to be there. We gear them up.
You
They
beat
got all
Carrick.
kinds. We beat Carrick the other day, which was nice. That was the first W, which was, it was due. So it was nice
It
to see
came
them
down
smile.
to the wire, too. No, it didn't come down to the wire. We 10-runned them to the no-hitter. That's a good point.
The no-hitter, yeah.
Right. But as a guy who does the announcing and the music, and I had somewhere to be, I forget where I had to go that time, but we're up by 10 and it was bottom of the fourth, was it? Or fifth?
Fifth.
Bottom of the fifth. And the bases are loaded. and there's 2 outs. So if they score 1 run, we got to keep going.
gotta keep going.
And so I'm like, I really want them to win, and I really want them to win right now.
Right.
And,
And we really wanted Dante to get the no-hitter because he was at 95 pitches.
that's quite a few.
Wow.
That's
So
crazy.
Yeah. So
95.
we were like, okay, this is the last batter.
For a guy who says he's not a pitcher.
Right. And he's pretty good. So
Good
he was
for
able to
him.
get him out, and we ended the game.
That's awesome.
So
It was great.
it was a
fun.
clean no-hitter.
Yeah, that's
It
fun.
was fun. Yeah, it was fun.
It was a really good day. Tell me about growing up. Like, what's a family situation?
Well, great. I mean, both parents were super supportive, great people. Like my dad, obviously, major Italian guy, right? Like the black hair, yeah. My mother, not Italian at all.
What's your mother?
My mother is just, she's Welsh, Irish, German.
Oh, that's
all
like my
kind-
family. Yeah.
And so,
Yeah.
because we lived in Penn Hills, my dad's side, they're all from here.
How many aunts and uncles?
Lots. We could go on.
There's no time.
We could go
There's
on.
no time.
We could go on
What
for
are you
about
asking
10
me?
minutes. Yeah, tons of cousins. They all live within literally like probably 2 miles from my house. So I love my mother's family, but we didn't go up. I mean, she's from Vandergrift, but we didn't go up to Vandergrift. That was the country. We didn't
Right.
go there.
North.
Yes, we didn't really go there very often. So like everything was, here. So it was fun. I mean, parents divorced, which was tough at the time. So that was a
How
hard
old
thing.
were you?
I was 12.
Well, they were 12 on the divorce.
Well, the
12.
first.
Yeah.
And where are you? How many siblings?
2. Angela, my sister Angela, and,
I don't know
and
if-
Rocky,
Yeah.
my youngest. Yeah, youngest brother.
And wait,
Wait, how old's Rocky?
He just turned 40 this year.
Okay, so,
he was behind you.
Yeah, he's behind.
Yeah,
me.
he graduated in 04.
Because I swear
You said
there's a
Angela's in
Rocky that
between
went to
you?
school.
Yes,
So
she
you were
graduated in
so you're
99.
the oldest.
I'm the oldest. Yeah,
The
she's
parents are
3 years.
Now, was it like, hey, you're getting divorced, or they're getting divorced, or was it like
They-
things aren't good? Like, did you know as a 12-year-old?
Not
aren't
really.
good.
No, it was a shocker at the
Gosh.
time. It was a
6th
shocker.
grade.
Yeah, it was a
At-
shocker.
Hebron.
Yeah, Penn Hebron.
Sorry.
Yeah, because they changed. Yeah, I was going to be a Hebron kid,
Right.
and then it burned down.
That
Remember
did
that?
burn down when I was in 4th grade.
But yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
do
it's a
it.
shock, But
How did they
the
tell
family
you?
was great. I mean, it wasn't for family. Within,
Sure. How did they tell you?
Oh man, how did they tell me? It just happened one day. Hey, like we're breaking up, and okay.
They didn't
what-
like
what
sit you
now?
down or anything, or
They
those-
did. They
Okay.
they sat us down.
Yeah.
and
And it's 12, 10, and 8 or whatever at that point.
no, my brother was
Oh.
younger. He was younger. He was like 2 years old.
Oh,
So yeah. It's just one of those hurdles. You get through it, and you can't. You're not going to get through it without family. And because of being a family being so close, it
oh,
was
sure, your extended family.
Yeah,
and everything.
Yeah.
and my dad was great. He was around a lot. He was
So he
'cause
moved out.
He
More
moved out.
traditional, right.
Yeah, and he was back all the time.
How far did he move? Like,
It was out in Delmont,
Okay.
so a little bit further, but he was always around. It was never an issue where you didn't see him. He was
was
always
he a baseball guy?
yeah, huge sports person. So that's where we got it from, my brother and I. So yeah.
So then, if you kept playing baseball, that was probably still a big connection.
Yes, he was always back coaching here, and so yeah, it was. It wasn't. It was hard, but it wasn't as bad as it may seem. It was because of baseball. It pretty much kept us really close.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And so then you go, that's a big event. And then they're both still, your dad passed a couple years ago?
Yeah, he passed when I was 22.
Oh,
Yeah,
quite a few
tragically.
years ago.
Yeah, so in 2001, August of 2001, yeah, he passed away.
Wow. And you said tragic, like
Yeah, he had a
suddenly?
sudden heart attack.
Gosh.
He was 51.
Oh.
So yeah, so that was hard, very hard, and at that point though, it's like I was the oldest, so I kind of I got to be there. Yeah, I got this, and we'll
Good for you.
that type of thing. And my brother was, he was, I think he was 15 at the time.
Wow.
So, 15
That's
or
tough.
16. Yeah. So it was tough. But, once again, family.
And it is what it is. You can't change it.
No. You just have to roll with it and, trust God and, hey, man, it's time to step up,
And mom's still with you?
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
And how's she doing?
Doing great. She's doing great. She lives with my sister, actually.
Okay.
My
How's that
sister-
going?
Pretty well. Actually, pretty well. She has a nice little little bungalow up. She lives in Nevillewood, so she has a little bungalow downstairs, and it's yeah. So she's doing all right. She's doing all
Go a
right.
long way from High Point.
Yeah. for
Hanging out
sure.
with Lemieux.
Yeah. So it's gone well for her, but yeah, everything's good with her.
And you're married.
I'm married. Yes, to Michelle, my wife, who graduated with me. Actually, she's from Penn Hills.
What was her maiden name? I think you told me.
Mejia. Michelle Mejia.
I feel like I know that name.
I believe you.
Her brother Eric graduated
Eric
in
Mejia.
2000.
Yeah. I graduated.
Big Hawaiian
I was
family.
gonna say. I was gonna say 2000. That's the year I graduated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have a son Trey.
Oh,
We've not talked about that.
What?
I think we may have in the past. Yeah.
We're both old enough that we kind of probably forgot about that.
Yeah.
He has a son, Trey.
Right. Yeah.
If Brian was here, it'd be a really good joke.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so Brian, so we're all good friends, like Brian and Chris. And the running joke is like, we didn't really get to know Brian until after my son Trey passed away. And it's so funny because Brian has one of the highest cases of FOMO that's ever existed. And he'll be like, I just can't believe I wasn't a part of all that. And I'm like, I'm
It's
really
okay,
sorry, buddy.
Brian.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Wish you could have held on for you there. But his death affected us all. I don't know what to tell you, buddy. But
Brian, if shopping carts left in the wrong spot bother you, Trey would have.
Oh yeah, that's true. For as much as Brian prefers order and everything else, my son Trey was the absolute quintessential stinker, and was like, "Oh, is that your button? Oh, well, I'm going to push that right there." But and you have a stepson.
I do. Jacob. Yeah. He goes to North Catholic. He plays volleyball at North
Oh, he
Catholic.
plays for North Catholic.
Yeah, he
I thought
plays
that
for
was North Hills.
No, North Catholic.
Okay, because they're a good squad.
They are. They're pretty decent. Yeah. They had a down year this year, but normally they're pretty good. Yeah. They're a young squad this year.
Yeah.
So I think they'll be pretty good in the future here.
I've heard about some volleyball over the years.
A little
bit.
So Joe and I are both. I mean, we're 7 years apart, and we're Penn Hills people. Like we take a lot of pride.
Yeah, for sure.
In where we are, not just where we're from, but where we are. And it's been fun because I coached for 26 years, and he's been in and out. But it's been fun getting to know him so much better. And like last year, he's just so bothered by the fact that the school doesn't really take care of the baseball field and the program. And it was so much fun because he has so much passion. And I'm trying to say to him, like, easy, boy, easy.
Yeah.
We can,
Yeah.
he's got big, powerful alum who are like, blah, 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 and all this stuff. But it was really cool.
Yeah.
And I would say to our AD, to Steph, I'd be like, Steph, I know he doesn't understand that they really don't care. So therefore,
Yeah.
they're not going to. But you have so many coaches who don't care. I'm like, now you've got a coach. Nobody's cared. Maybe Peterman cared as much about football as you care about baseball.
Well, here's a dumb question: where are the Penn Hills baseball fields for like the school?
There are no dumb questions, by the way.
The
Just some
field
people.
is next to the football field, the high school field. It's
You
like
know-
to the if you're looking at the football field,
You're
it's to
sitting
the
in the
left.
stands.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry.
Yeah, it's to the left.
Where like the tennis courts used to be?
Nope.
Not that far left.
Okay. All right. Okay.
See, nobody knows.
Wait, you know where you
You haven't
walk
been to a
down the
game?
hill?
No, I know exactly what because
Yeah.
I used to walk my drum up that hill.
I think
I hated that walk.
I
That
think-
walk sucked with
It's
with a drum.
yeah, when we graduated, we walked down that hill. Do
Yeah,
you
yeah,
remember?
yeah, yeah.
they
yeah.
still
Yeah.
do.
They still do.
Yep.
But I was just gonna say because Woodland Hills just got new fields.
Beautiful.
Oh man,
We'll be there
so
tomorrow.
Nice, dude.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
man.
away.
Maybe I'll take a picture and we can send that somewhere.
I'm all for it. But it is crazy. Like one of the things that he's run into is like he's got a motivated alumni base that
Very.
have stepped
That's
up.
awesome.
And if this hasn't happened yet, but if he had an alumnus say, we're going to give you $2 million, we want to renovate the baseball field. Because of Title IX, the school would have to come up with equal amounts of money for the girls' softball field,
Yes.
even though the money came from outside of the school. And so it's the whole politicization and all
And
that
the
kind of
softball
stuff.
field's at Linton.
Yes.
When- yeah.
Yeah,
But
and they just redid that a little bit. They got the new dugouts and whatnot.
This
It's got
past
a little-
year, yeah.
a little facelift.
Yeah.
It's better than it was.
It is.
Yeah,
It is.
But I couldn't be more excited for Joe being here and being a part and having some overlap because with Young Life, I know some of the kids. Like, just for 1 second, talk about Isaiah.
He's the best.
So Isaiah went to camp
Yeah.
with us last year. I know I just asked you to do something and I interrupted.
No, please.
Isaiah went to camp last year with us. And do you know what his condition is actually named?
You know what? I I don't.
He's
I don't.
very short. That's what
Yeah,
we know.
he's very short.
Oh, Isaiah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
Biggest
full
heart on the team.
Oh,
and toughest SOB.
Toughest kid.
Like
that's awesome.
the kid that should be picked on more than anybody else in
Unbelievable.
the school.
Yeah.
Nobody says a word to.
Yeah.
Never seen anything like it.
Tiny King action going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's good too.
It's not
I
even.
watched him.
Yeah.
It's not a
But
Napoleon.
in a nice way. A nice king.
Yeah.
Well, but I'm saying like we're like a Napoleon complex is
No,
you're
no,
short,
yeah,
but
not
you're
that.
trying to be powerful.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
he's short and he is powerful.
Yes.
Oh yeah, okay.
So tell him like with the whole Josh Rizzo thing.
Okay. Well, Josh Rizzo has been really on me about having some type of a piece or a story for the team.
Who does Josh Rizzo?
Josh
write
Rizzo
for
is the
Trib?
writer for the Trib. And so
guy.
I was like, okay, like I don't want to just say, well, here are our stats and here, like, because like the stats aren't very pretty. So like no one wants to read that. So I'm thinking, you know what? There's one person that's kept coming to my mind. It's Isaiah, because in, 20 years of coaching, I've never seen a kid like him
I love this.
just walk onto a field like, he's 6'5",
Yeah.
230
he
pounds.
owns the place. Yeah.
And, kids are kids, and you'll hear the other team and they'll maybe say a thing or two. And it's like, okay, well, I wish a coach would say something there. But
Yeah.
actually, I kind of like it because it gets him
Yeah.
more
Yeah.
motivated
Right,
and more
right.
focused.
Yeah, yeah.
He just spots up. If we want him to pitch, he pitches. He doesn't really pitch much, but he will pitch for us, like if we're in a game where we need some arms.
Yeah.
He plays a really aggressive outfield for us. He throws the ball very well. I mean, like it's the most amazing story
Yeah.
Yeah.
that I've ever seen in the WPL. Like I've never seen a kid like him
Yeah.
just step in there, and because I mean we're playing in 5A and it's a really, really good conference. It's one of the better conferences in the area. Doesn't matter. Like he faced Latrobe with the bases loaded.
That's
We were
what it was.
losing.
I couldn't remember who we were playing.
Yeah,
Go
we
ahead.
needed we were running out of arms, okay, and because the pitch count was high, we had to bring someone else in. Well, Zay's the guy to go to because he's not scared, literally just not scared. So Matt Brash, assistant coach, he goes, "I'm putting Zay in." I go, "Do it, please." He comes walking in or running in from right field, and he gets out of a jam. No, there's no outs, bases loaded. Gets out of the jam.
And one more run, and that's the end of the game.
And that's the end of the game. So he stopped them. I mean, the Latrobe is very good. I mean, they're a very good team.
Just beat Plum.
Just beat Plum. I mean, he just waltzed in and he just, he throws the ball maybe 60 miles an hour, but the ball has movement because he's left-handed, and so he has a natural movement to his ball. And these kids are like, they want to crush, and they're just out in front. He has more swing and miss than any pitcher I think we have
Wow.
this year.
Not a
No
picture,
exaggeration.
though. That's so funny.
And so,
That's awesome. I love
yeah,
it.
it's awesome.
Yeah.
And then when he doesn't do well, it's like, the worst thing ever. And it's like, Zay,
The kid could go in a hole.
yeah.
I mean,
Quick. So you
appreciate
have
that.
to stay on top of him.
Yeah.
with Young Life Camp last year, like he got mad about something, and I was like, "Well, that's a dark, dark place.
Yes.
Like, he'll beat himself up."
Beats himself up. And, it doesn't stick around a lot either. I mean, it might stick around I usually, when he does that, I'll say, "You have 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
You have 2 minutes." And then I'll go back over and I'm like, "You ready?" "Yes, coach, I'm ready." And then boom, right back out there again. Like it's pretty cool. So that's the story for me in the last 2 years. It's him.
Yeah.
100%.
awesome.
Yep.
That's awesome. That's so funny.
And we have good players. Like we've done some good things, but
Yeah.
There's
you
only
just
so
don't
much-
see this. You don't see this. And if we were on a team, like, I've talked to a lot of our coaches, like if we were on a team that was like 12-1 and ranked number 3 or whatever, this would be on the news.
Yeah.
Like this would be a big story.
Yeah.
That's how much heart he has.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. And he loves being like a Penn Hills Indian. He's got that lineage, like his uncle is Tom Airgood for the Airgood family.
They're good.
So he already knows what it's about.
Yeah, he's of that air good
Yeah.
Houlihan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hard nosed, really tough. So yeah, it's
Good for
No,
him.
coach's
it's great
best
to
friend,
watch you coach them and stuff. I want to do one more serious question. Not that the rest won't be, but before
Yeah.
we kind of look backwards. But I saw something on your Facebook the other day where you said you've been humbled more in the last 2 years than you ever have been in all of baseball or all of life. Was that just because was it coaching, or was it in life as well, like being humbled?
Yeah. Well, Probably a little bit of both, but mainly coaching, mainly
Okay.
baseball, because I think that's where most of my confidence has always come from, is from baseball. You know, we grew up here, we were good. You know, I played with Matt. Like, we had great teams. We were going to states, and after that, it was like, you know, I was always competitive and good in baseball. I played baseball till I was 35. I played in adult leagues. I did well and this and that. Not that that's a big deal, but that was where I gained my confidence, right? And I could always be like, I can handle, you know, it's a game, it's baseball. Like, okay, that guy throws 90, cool, that's what I want. Like, I was very confident. Well, probably a little too confident when I walked in the door here. And
There's a new sheriff in town.
yeah,
We're coming back to the
right. And then, you know, you go through you go through the situation where, you know, your low numbers, attitudes are lower, expectations are lower, everything is lower, no one's positive, it seemed. And I'm walking in here like a tornado. We don't change
for
it, we're gonna
you.
do this, we're gonna do that. You know, if Plum has great caps, so can we. If they have 4 jerseys, so can we. And then you just, after a while, you're just like, okay. And like I said, Jay was there. Jay, I remember you telling me that. And Matt has also done that to me. And
Done
so the same as you, like, yeah, calm down. Like,
Oh,
just take your time, buddy. Like,
Easy, killer,
easy.
But it's tough as a guy who coached a wealthy sport. You know, the boys volleyball team played Plum the other night for last place in the section. They have 1 win against us.
Yeah.
We have no wins. And talking to their coach, they have 6 guys who play club ball at Plum. They play for the cheap version, which costs $2,000 for a season. Penn Hills has 1, 2, 3, 0 guys playing club ball. You know, at Penn Hills for baseball, you got Dante plays, you got Anthony plays.
Anthony plays there for Fennel Brothers out in Gibsonia. And
Right.
Darren,
The other team-
is Kane's guy. But yeah,
Everybody plays.
everybody is playing travel baseball.
And so
Yeah.
the measure of a coach typically is wins and losses, but yet you're just not going to get them. You're just not going to get them.
And that probably was hard to handle at first. Yeah.
Well, because even for me, it went from volleyball wasn't a wealthy sport, and then club volleyball rose.
It's a lot like baseball.
Down. It's exactly the
Yeah.
same. And I was talking to our new AD about it. That I've always said, if we could just have a league for volleyball based on how much club ball your team plays, because we're competitive with schools that don't. There aren't many, you know. So, like, you can hang your hat on, man, I've had a positive impact on Isaiah. Hey, you know, I got Ciroc playing third base. I don't know how much baseball that kid's ever played.
Yeah.
But it's hard
It's hard. Yeah.
to measure, am I doing a good job? You know, like,
Sure.
and
Yeah,
so-
100%, man.
yeah. Hey, and so when Mike P, for those of you at home who graduated, we said this earlier, 2012, he played Little League Baseball in Penn Hills.
Yes.
Now, there's a
And
big
travel.
Okay, well, you guys are pretty fancy.
We didn't win at travel.
But there is a thing going on right now in our community that people who signed their kids up for baseball have not heard anything from the Penn Hills Baseball Association.
There's a parent on Maggie's team that has a son that wanted to get in on that, and she's part of that whole conversation on Facebook. Amy was telling me. I'm not on Facebook.
There's been one
but Amy was telling me about it.
correspondence out that said we couldn't field like this team, we couldn't field that team. I don't even know how much you even know about this.
Not a whole lot.
Right. But my point being, well, it's pretty hard to be a varsity coach
Hard.
when there are no kids in the community. Like,
It's
there
impossible.
won't be
Yeah.
Yeah.
a little league team for boys in Penn Hills this year.
Yeah.
When Mike P played, how many teams were there?
Ugh,
How many? I'm asking, do you know?
I don't. A lot. A bunch.
At least a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, great. And then you didn't play Little League, no?
No, I played soccer. I was on the blue team. Then the green team.
Blue wasn't
Blue
all-
team that's a cool color.
Yeah, blue is cooler than green in my opinion.
And when you played, do you remember how many teams there were?
We had 17 Little League teams
Okay.
17?
in 87, 88 time period.
Yeah.
Oh, my sophomore and junior year of high school.
Yeah.
It was strong.
Sure. When I played back in my day, we had the North, South, East, West divisions of Little League Baseball in Penn Hills. And we had 6 teams in each division.
Wow.
So we had
That's
24
fantastic.
teams playing. Like for us, it would be like, oh, you're in what team? We've never even heard of that. We were the Celtics. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And our rival was, believe it or not, the Lakers were the other good team.
Basketball teams.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
And
cool. That's different.
they play each other. Like,
You played in your division, and then if you like at top two would go on to playoffs, and then you'd go and play like, like we would be mad because it'd be like the Phillies. How'd you get to have a baseball team name? Like, we're the Celtics. That's
We're the
somebody-
Bruins.
Yeah, exactly. And then the Lions and the Bengals or whatever else.
But how many were in your senior class?
592,
1258.
460 ish.
and you were number. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we were like 480.
I was like 4 something.
yeah, it was like 480.
480.
Something like that.
So
Yeah.
there's less and all that kind of fun stuff, which is sort of my transition to man. So the other day, Joe texted me and said, "Was it just come out? Was it how did it come
Okay,
out?"
I was at work, and I get into these. I get on. Now look, I work outside. I'm a maintenance person at the parish, right? So I'm on my zero turn, cutting grass,
Oh,
and
nice.
and you can think about a lot.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
actually great. It's very therapeutic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I recommend it. So as I'm riding on the zero turn, I'm thinking, wow, that would be pretty awesome, actually. And so I
What would
text.
be?
Okay, so if somebody walked up to you, and this somebody, who knows who the somebody is, walked up to you and said, "Hey, I have a time machine, and you get to ride on this time machine for 2 hours, but you can only go back to Penn Hills. What would you do?" And I'm thinking, there's only one, maybe two people I could ask this right now, which is probably my cousin BJ and yourself. And so I texted BJ and you, and then he came back immediately and goes, "That's a fantastic question." Jay's my people. Jay's my people.
Bam, bam. I started. So for those of you like breaking 90 in Nebraska and
Probably.
Malarkey down in West Virginia, you guys don't know for Penn Hills, but it's the same question for you guys. Looking back, how far back would you go? Like, what was your answer was?
Oh, my answer was I would go back to my grandmother's house and just eat.
Yeah.
Because that was like the
Talk
best.
about the food. Talk about the food.
I mean, peppers and onions, just, the sauce, all day, the smells. The smells are what get you.
Oh, yeah.
Her
Very
egg
nostalgic.
frittata, that she'd make. It was more like the Italian quiche, I guess you could say. She would just throw whatever was in her refrigerator in an egg, and here you go. And it was like the best thing ever with Italian bread. Oh. Yeah. And so I'd do that. I would have a catch with my dad in the front yard. That's by far, that's up there. And then I'd go to Dairy Delight after.
Oh, yeah.
Remember
So-
Dairy Delight in the shopping center?
Yeah.
Yeah, where Tina Type worked.
Okay.
Tina. Oh my gosh.
She works. Tina Abraham now, married Sean Abraham.
Okay.
I was ninth grade. She was a senior, and she was the hot senior that worked at Dairy Delight. And I went
By
up.
Equibank. Remember that?
Wait, no, Photo Hut was further down.
Yes.
My buddies
Oh,
and
the
I.
photo hut. Was that near where where they do the parking for the DMV? Is that where that was?
No, it was
No.
down by
the
Giant
entrance. Yeah,
right?
yeah, I think it was when you came in, like where you come in now, just off to the left in the middle.
It was off to the left, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like where it floods now all the time because
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
one
yeah.
giant parking
Yeah,
lot.
yeah.
But we go up to order ice cream, and the girl's like, "Are you Jay Mitlow?" And it was Tina Type. And my buddies just like turn and look at me. I was like, "Yes, I am." I was like, "Where do I know you from?"
What are you ordering?
And I think I told her that I was in the cover of Playgirl. Didn't work.
She still asks about you when I'm here. in the
yeah, she works with Rachel
intermission.
now, and yeah, we talk all
That's
the time.
funny. That's awesome.
But Dairy Delight, so not the original Dairy Queen over by Linton, which then became
Different twist.
Different
twist.
twist.
Yeah.
the Village Grill, and
was
now
good.
is El Mariachi.
Yeah.
So, what about you guys? Where would you guys go back in your time machine?
So I would go. We already talked about this, but
Well, they weren't
right,
listening
I
at
know.
the time.
But I want to clarify a rule because I was like, well, I would actually go back to Verona Hilltop.
which I said that counts.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it's
School
still,
district.
it's
Yeah, that
still
counts.
within the school district, right? Because I grew up on Verona Road.
Sure.
And I went to William Penn, and all my
R.I.P.
friends lived up on Verona Hilltop, and I would go back and because we would just ride our bikes all over Verona Hilltop, and then we'd go back into the woods behind my friend Ray's house, and we'd get like our plastic He-Man swords and like kill snakes and stuff that we found back there, and then like
Love it, man.
we'd walk up to there was this little corner store. We'd have like $2 in our pocket, but we'd walk out with like a bunch of
Like
candy.
kings.
Yeah, like oh, it was awesome.
Yeah.
And then
Charleston Chew,
you know,
whatever.
yeah, maybe play.
Yeah, what would you get? Do you remember?
No, it would always be something different. I remember, like I used to love like I used to like Fireballs a lot, not so much anymore. Or just snacks. It was whatever was in the mood
Right.
for, you know,
Yeah.
Big League Chew,
Yeah.
you know, like that kind of stuff.
Bubble tape.
Yeah, bubble tape. Yep,
Yeah.
yeah. And then we'd play hockey on St. Joe's blacktop because that was the best flattest
Nice.
blacktop in the
Flat.
area. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was good. That was good blacktop. Yeah.
Nice. I love it.
We still
That's
have the don't we still have the bride's room at St. Joe's?
We do. We
Our family
do.
donated the money for the bride's room at St. Joe's, and
When they built the new church, and
Tommy and Jan got married there,
and
and
now
we
we're-
were out. So all my family's like, well, we had 5 kids. We'll all get married at St. Joe's, or just
not
one.
so much.
Things change.
Things
They
change.
change.
Well,
What?
I was just thinking because like things change because I'm like that was like I'd do that like whenever I could, like on a Saturday we'd go out like
saw the new
nobody
one.
like we would maybe go back to a friend's house, take a break, get a bite, play some Nintendo,
Yeah.
you know,
Zelda.
and then right back out, you
Yep.
know, like because we were out for hours.
We
Hours,
were.
man.
I think we may have been like the last generation.
Yeah, I really do feel
that
that did
we
that.
were outside. You know, there were no phones. There was no internet. And we were building clubhouses. We're in the woods constantly.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
we were in the
was-
woods all the time.
all the time.
Bike trails and it was unreal.
There was no ticks back then
No, there weren't.
No, we didn't worry about ticks back then.
because there weren't any.
Well, because
Hey.
he's on that team too, by the way. Okay.
What's yours?
They didn't try to thin
For the
the
next
herd.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that's lunchtime and tinfoil. Because we're like whenever we want to go dark, we're like lunchtime after or
That would be awesome. I would love
after
to join
hours
that.
in
Lunchtime
Rome.
after dark.
after hours in Rome.
Yeah.
All that kind of stuff.
After hours in Rome, yeah.
Yeah. My original answer was birthday parties because, we were the youngest. We had a family of 5 kids and then our parents, but then we had grandparents and Papa Bronner, my mom's dad. So the Matolos we're very similar in that we're barely 20% Italian.
No, we're 20. Oh.
No, not 25.
Yeah.
We're in between 20 and 25% Italian, but I believe we present much more
That's
Italian
like,
than that.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I'm more German than anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However, so Papa Bronner, my mom's dad, he would shop. I almost said online. He would do mail order stuff,
Catalogs.
catalogs.
That's right.
You forget, and he would bring over a shopping bag,
You never knew.
and you would get the dumbest or the coolest.
Yeah.
But then, now in my
The
day,
cards.
X-ray
The
glasses.
cards.
in my day, whoever's birthday it was got $100 and all those gifts.
Oh.
But the other 4 siblings got $20, so they weren't left out.
He
Now,
didn't- No, that's
I've been-
right.
But I've
No.
been told, like in your day, it was more like $50 and $10 or something.
But
like
Inflation.
nonetheless,
Right.
Yeah, you gotta adjust. You gotta
but
adjust.
still, he wanted us to have his money while he was alive, and we could give him a hug and say, "Thank you, Papa."
Yeah.
always wore the suit with the hat.
Oh, he was so
and-
dapper.
Oh,
in his
my mom would
garden.
take him shopping. Like, as he got older and older and older, she'd take him to the mall and she'd leave him on the bench and then go do her shopping. And then she would come back and he would be standing next to the mannequins, like with his hand on his chest or whatever. He's like 83 at the time.
But we used to walk from
That's so
his
funny.
house. He lived on Althea Drive.
Oh yeah.
He-
Oh
he-
yeah. That's
he-
that's over there. Yeah.
He couldn't drive. He was technically legally blind, but he could see
Walked to
enough.
St. Bart's every day of his life.
Did he really?
And sometimes he would get a ride. But if we were with him, we would walk up Banyan to Penny Hills Shopping Center to buy pop that was glass bottles.
Oh,
in a,
yeah.
And he would tell us how to carry them. And then we would carry those glass cartons back down Frankstown, down Banyan, back
It's
to
a
his
good
house.
mile and a half, 2 mile
And he would
walk.
do it, or he would do it like he would carry the pop from there, legally blind, whatever else. One of our favorite stories is there was a guy, Bill Friday was a friend of his, and he would drive him, he would see him walking along the side of the road, legally blind, take him to church. He goes, "Yeah, I got a ride to church the other day." And we said, "From who? Bill Friday?" He goes, "No, We're like, who drove you? He goes, I don't know. He goes, some guy said, get your ass in the car. So I got in and he dropped me off at church. We still think it was maybe Ed Arnold, the old police chief.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that was one of mine, would be an old birthday party. But you talking about hockey makes me think, in high school, I worked at Churchill Country Club. God rest its soul.
I did too.
So did I.
Where were you?
I was a caddy for about 3 years,
Okay.
but you were high end in the
In the
inside
locker
the
room
building.
looking at all the naked old men.
Yeah, that was
Standing watching Mel Blunt shave his head buck naked and going,
I worked that event.
wow. Oh, that was the greatest.
The best, man.
The one day Manny sang, it was, wait, what was it called? It was the,
Mel Blunt Youth Home.
okay, that's the one. There was the Pirate Alumni one. And Manny Sanguin came in and he asked my boss, whatever it was called, like the Clemente alumni thing or whatever. And it's not a really funny story now, but Manny Sanguin came in and asked, where is the Clemente? Where's the Clemente? And my boss was like, oh, he's right next to Kiner in the graveyard. And he meant like, where's the Clemente Invitational next year? But he just gave him the name of another dead pirate. But the point of the story is we would work in the locker room and then we would go to Penn Hebron, your elementary school, which was then, I think, a junior high. We would play Penn Junior. We would play basketball underneath the street light from like 10:30 at night until 2 in the morning. Me and Bill Machetta and Mick Nardozzi and Dave Harvey
Mick.
and all these guys, and then go to King's at like 2:30 in the morning. And what's crazy is the one waitress was Betty, and Betty's the one that would be like, she wouldn't get your refills, so you just go get them, and then she'd throw ice at you and all that kind of stuff. I just saw
Crazy
her the
cow.
other day at Eaton, and I was like, "Is that Betty?" And I was with Heather Hillian. She was like, "Oh yeah, that's Betty from King's." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, she's like 115 at this point."
Oh my gosh.
Still throwing ice.
And like those, or going to King's with my best friend Dan Leopold, who sits at the
Dan.
table with us a good bit. His middle name was Ward. My middle name is Clarence. I'm Joseph Clarence Mitlow. So whichever one of us was first at King's, he would walk in and he would be like, Clarence. And I would be like, Ward, how are you? So those are the ones I would do. Of course, I said cutting Papa Bronner's grass because he lived on Althea right by Bannon. And it was like about this big, about 15 by 20 feet.
Yeah.
And you pay me $25
Yeah.
and we'd have a little Debbie cookie and drinking a Coke and just talking about life. And he was the cheerleader. Like you could say, I had the worst day of my life.
Yeah.
Everybody hates me. Oh, you're a good boy.
Every Sunday night, Pop Up,
best.
I don't want to go to school tomorrow. He'd say, you don't have
Take
to.
the day off. You know, our poor mother. No, gotta go.
I know
Don't
that
say
drives
that.
me crazy.
That's fine. You've worked hard. That's fine.
And his downstairs.
He converted his basement into a playground for us. So like you
Wow.
would come down the stairs and there was a 4x8 panel piece that he had varnished 1,000 times so you could slide down. And
Oh,
then he
that's
had
cool.
3 swing sets. And the goal was to swing and hit your head on the duct.
Yeah.
And what was on the walls?
Oh, the pinup ladies. All the posters from like
real?
1962 pinup models.
Oh, not
So
okay.
they were pinup models, but they were tasteful.
Yeah.
Risque for the
Hey, just
time.
don't look
Right.
over there. All right. Just keep swinging.
So they were his girlfriends. Remember that? And then we'd buy him
Oh,
posters.
yeah.
Oh, you'd buy him like posters. As we got into the 80s, there's like bikini models, and we'd buy it for him for his birthday, and he'd put it up in his room.
Christy Brinkley and all
Sure.
that.
Probably.
So, Mary Lynn, what would your time machine lead you back to?
I have to be honest. I really like a lot of what we just talked about.
There's all those things. Yeah, I stole a bunch.
Yeah.
Sunday dinners.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you were, yeah.
That was work though, because like, well, helping mom, like my
didn't
mother
help
would
Mom.
anyway. Where I went when you first said that was I wished I had some of the confidence I have now when I was
Yeah.
16,
Oh,
17,
wait,
18.
yeah.
Wait, so for this time machine, is it you going back now to then? Like, does that make sense? Like, would she be as confident as she is now back then as she relives it? Or she just,
It would be, yeah, now.
oh,
Oh.
you got
Yes.
some people to talk to.
Yeah.
You got some teachers you want to sit with.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, in fact, I was just talking to a girl at Riverview about that, and I said, when I was in high school, like I mean, I was the president of this and this, but
You got beat
you
up
got,
a little bit.
You got life
socially.
experience. Once it's like somebody said, the older you get, your I don't give a F
Yes.
bucket fills up, and I wished I had that back then.
Sure. Mary Lynn
Yeah.
is the vocal coach for the
Yes.
Riverview musicals.
Oh,
And
she's
music
awesome.
director.
She's sort of a
Yeah.
special. Oh, musical director.
Well, but we use tracks. That technically means I conduct the orchestra, but I don't.
You go.
Oh, and I wished I would have played volleyball, but you couldn't do. Oh, I wished I could have done both.
Wait, remember Mr. Hemphill?
Yes. Wow.
Why is he significant to you, Mary Lynn?
Because I got a B and I tried my hardest, and I was in what 10th grade or something.
You
when
never
I had
forget those
Greg.
things.
Wait, no, not only
And-
never forget. You never took another math again.
No, that was it.
So you ruined your
I
confidence. for
wasn't
life.
taking calculus. If I got a B in trig, I would have got a C in
Speaking
calculus.
Speaking of
And that's not
teachers,
happening.
No,
Mrs. Pandelitis just passed away,
No, Leonidas' mom.
right?
Yeah.
That's yeah,
Yeah.
He was our
Amy
Spanish
sent it to
teacher.
me.
Did you
yeah,
have her?
I
Or know who she was?
yes,
Or you know Leo.
I knew her.
Yeah.
I haven't heard her name in years.
Our
That's-
Greek Spanish teacher.
I had Matt Monroe.
It didn't occur. Like back then,
Yeah, it was.
from Mrs. Pendelitis.
You
I'm
didn't,
the
you
Spanish
didn't
teacher.
think you didn't even think that way though.
No.
No,
right.
You just
No.
this is your Spanish teacher and
Wow.
yes,
Yeah.
Let me see.
To be fair,
Oh
though,
my word!
amazing.
how many teachers? You, with all due respect, you got none left, do you?
I don't know. Mr. Hemphill, we were just talking about yoo-hoo.
Yoo-hoo. Oh, he was the
He was
best and
his
the
golf
worst.
coach.
I hit a ball at Oakmont East, 150 feet into the woods. So I just dropped one off the tee, hit it on, it's par 4, hit it on the green. I'm still putting for par. And I hear, yoo-hoo. And he's showing me my ball. So now I got to go hit that one.
Oh,
See, he showed no mercy on the golf.
no,
course.
that
He was the best and the worst.
He was the best.
Unbelievable. So you would go back and tell more.
Oh.
You would live more confidently, and you only have 2 hours.
yeah. It's only that's not a
But you
lot of
can't
time.
change history.
No, it's a
No,
Right. But you can be more
I
confident.
remember Mom telling me, like, can't you just stay home for a day? I'm like, Mom, I can't. I'll have too much homework.
Oh, so even that kind of confidence, like I'm thinking, like, do you want to tell a teacher off? Do you want to?
No. Because you know what? Like,
No, mine would be the same, but I would make it the best 2 hours.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I would play the hits for those 2 hours because.
Oh, so you would take snippets of 2 hours.
Well, no, I mean, like, I would stand up for myself and, like, call the shots for those 2 hours so that we fit it. Like, I definitely want to go bike riding. I definitely want to go to the corner store. I definitely want to go kill a snake in the woods. I definitely, you know what I mean? Like that, you know?
I was with you till the killing the snake
Must have been
part.
more
Yeah.
back
it was,
then.
it was so
yeah.
funny.
we,
like,
we try to find snakes all the time.
Like,
We would put
yeah.
carpet down,
oh, yeah.
and by the end of the summer, there
Get
would
nice
be
and warm. Yeah.
See, I think I found too many snakes accidentally working outside.
There was a little,
that
there was a
I'm-
little creek behind my friend's house that we would always go to, and we find stuff back there. We never told anybody. Like, it was just like our little secret. We'd also find like glass bottles and like throw them up against rocks and like
Yeah. That's a good Penn Hills thing.
Yeah,
I
for
had,
sure.
I had a buddy who lived in Crescent Hills, Matt Snyder. Haven't thought about that kid in forever. They had that, literally had the white S on
Yeah.
the side of their house right there
Yeah.
in Crescent Hills. And he had a creek behind his house. And one day we just went, and it actually emptied onto Sandy Creek Road.
Yeah. Okay.
So we went from there all the way to
Yeah.
Sandy Creek. And I remember going, we're far.
Yeah.
We did
It's
that
a long
too.
way back.
Yeah.
We did the same thing. We would follow Lime Hollow.
Oh yeah.
We would
Yeah.
go from where I lived, Azalea Drive.
Yeah.
And you'd go through, and we just kept walking
just
this
keep going.
trench, and it
Yeah.
goes all the way down to Lime Hollow. And then we followed that. And then, do you know there's a tunnel that is at that 4-way there? Well, I guess it's a 5-way. It's where Verona Road connects with Cole Hollow.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
That goes underneath that
Intersection.
Really?
intersection.
Are you serious?
And we went
That's how
in
they
there.
snuck people into Hippo's Puff.
Hippos.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we walked through there, and we're like, should we
You
do
know,
it?
I never knew that.
Yeah, it's unreal.
That's
We
because I
used-
grew up on Verona Road.
Yeah, it goes
I go
right
that. We go that intersection all
there.
the time.
Yeah,
That's
and
wild.
ends up on the other side.
Do you guys know about? Sorry, on Lime Hollow. Do you know that little farm?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Jasper, and remember the petting zoo thing they had
No,
there?
because I was like, do you know? I was curious if anybody, because we would go past it,
It was like a trading post. Like,
and I was just curious if
150
anybody.
George
knew the
Washington
history.
stayed there. I'm serious.
I don't deny.
I heard
don't
that.
doubt that. I should say.
Yeah.
If you look back, it's really neat because I guess the house back in there.
The what?
Yeah.
The house.
Oh, okay.
It's like a
You
log.
don't have credit.
It's like a log. Yeah, it's like but it's like it's not small like a log cabin. It's pretty sizable. But then it's like vertical rocks on either side of it.
Yes,
You know,
it's,
they,
in,
like,
it's inside.
crevice.
it's pretty. It's neat. And
It's cool.
I was like, there's got to be some history behind that house. That because it's all alone. There's nothing else around it.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
Well, the Bouquet Camp, like I'm a history guy. The Bouquet Camp, you know that sign that they have at the BP?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that
Which
has
BP?
some
By
BP
me, over by
on
me.
Salzburg,
Oh, yeah,
across from Arby's.
Yeah.
Well, apparently George Washington stated that
Oh yeah. There's the history marker right there.
history marker.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that has a lot to do with Forbes Road coming through there.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I've
There's
heard
a
that
history
he's-
marker. There's a log cabin on Verona Road.
Yes.
That there's a I don't know.
It's the oldest house in Penn Hills, actually, I think.
It's gotta be.
Yeah.
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 On Verona Road, not on.
Yeah.
Long road.
It's on the right-hand side if you're coming up.
Duff Road. Right.
Yes, it is.
Or there's one on Paquita. There's a log house on Paquita.
I just wanted to say, with all your being outside, we used to walk from our house down. Did you hear that? Our house instead of
Yeah.
our house down the hill to Bolte and Rockcliffe, all the way to Rosedale bowling lanes.
Rosedale bowling lanes. I played in the league.
I
was
once
a kid.
rolled a tire from the front yard down the side steps, and it got away from me and ended up down on Rockcliffe. And I was like, no, because it was like, I mean, it was going 100 miles an hour at that point, and I'm like, that tire's not coming back up.
That reminds me, Michael and I would catch in the front yard, and then Matthew would come out and the ball would go over the hill. I'm like, do you know how many years I've been chasing balls over this
Man,
hill?
I loved Rosedale lanes.
It was nice.
Because they had the ball returns where you see the ball the whole time coming back up. You know, it was exposed. But the Bolte kids, you remember the Boltes?
Rob and Joe,
I remember their parents owned the bowling alley.
Mr. and Mrs.
And best
You're so smart.
best chocolate milkshake on the planet. I'm not exact. Best chocolate milkshake on the planet. But I remember they used to dress up in, or they used to wear football equipment, and they would run and do human bowling. In the bowling
Mr.
alley.
and Mrs. Bolte?
No, the kids. The kids.
I was like, well, I remember them. I don't remember them being quite that athletic.
No, I thought that was like, man, what a great perk of like, you know, your family owns the bowling alley. You can do whatever you
Do
want.
whatever you want, yeah. We were guys and dolls people.
Closer,
Yeah,
closer.
little boost,
Yeah.
you know, Leo's Lounge when you walk.
I was going to say, Leo's Lounge. See,
Yeah,
I
when you-
never would remember that. See,
I don't know if I ever went to Guys and Dolls because we were Rosedale
Yeah.
people, you know, being near Verona Road or being living.
We
on
never
Verona
drove
Road.
to Rosedale.
Right.
We never drove out of our like.
no.
And we were members at Rosedale Pool. That's another memory I'd probably.
That's
do.
a that's
Another
a nice.
2 hours.
That's a cool.
I
place.
remember it would be my dad worked out of town a lot. And he would work out of town for the week, come home on the weekends. And I remember Friday nights, a lot of times would be at the pool, and then my dad would drive home from like Ohio or whatever, and we'd eat dinner at the pool. And like I thought we were
Nice.
getting away with something because we never ate dinner at the pool.
Getting away with
You know,
something,
like, 'cause,
baby.
like my mom would always bring something from home. Like we didn't really eat a lot of snacks.
Oh, like you got to
Snacks.
remember
Snacks.
that.
Right, we would like a little extra.
fancy.
You know?
Fancy.
And dude, that's like I can still smell it. It's the best smell. It's a mixture of chlorine, sunscreen, and cigarette smoke. It's
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
best. That's
Yeah.
one of the best smells on the planet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, one of ours both was my dad grilling. You know, like that was
yeah.
a
Flank
big
steak.
Saturday.
Yeah.
See, I remember like he did a barbecue chicken once and it was black. And you're like, oh, we ruined it. And then it wasn't. It was unbelievable. And no, he had the big, I still have it, the orange platter that mom would bring the buns out on.
Good.
It's like
Good.
vintage now. It's probably
Yeah.
worth like 150
probably worth
bucks.
money, yeah.
Exactly. I'm going to price it out later. But we could go on for a very long time, but I wanted to pose the question. And you did a wonderful segue. Food wise, for you, it's the cigarette ash hot dog chip supply from Rosedale. But what food do you miss from your childhood / growing up, specifically for all of us because it's Penn Hills?
Yeah.
I'll go first.
I'm trying to think of like what we ate, where we ate, that wasn't like Eaton Park.
See,
Yeah.
like when we were growing up,
Okay.
I mean, so for me, I'm going to go way old and not that old.
Yeah.
So way old would be, and I'm not going to go a Lum Dog from Lums because that's going back.
Oh.
But Jade Garden Chinese on a winter
Spinning
day.
spinning
The
the
old man,
thing in
It was,
the
a, it was
lazy
the Chinese
stews and the-
restaurant right across from
Yep.
Arby's.
Yep.
Down by
Catty
Jimmy Del
corner.
Grosso, where I used to get my hair cut. Jimmy Del Grosso's
Yep.
was right up
Okay.
there.
That's a
Yeah.
little
You
fun.
would walk in and it would be like a 200-year-old Chinese guy taking a nap behind the counter.
Yeah.
And we would go, I don't know why, but we would like walk up there if it was snow, like a snow day. And so now
Yeah.
whenever it snows, I'm like, I got to make Chinese. I would always make, I still do it to this day. I'll cook Chinese.
Yeah.
But the other would be, and this is going to be the dumbest answer that anyone puts forward,
No.
but Eaton Park fruit and berry pie.
I would
That-
not have guessed
I
that.
would-
Yeah, I wouldn't
Not
have guessed that either.
You
Trade name
No way.
fruits of the forest, but they call it because I once bought one from them.
Yeah.
Like I just like give me another one, and that was like for a brief window, like around 2000 or so, when like
that is
Lo and
wild to
Sean,
me.
Yeah.
That's wild.
every time fruit and berry pie, a little bit of rhubarb, a little strawberry, a little peach, and that was back in my pie days. I can't even eat pie.
You could give me
Yeah.
100 guesses, and I
Oh,
would
no,
never.
1,000.
No.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
it was such fruit and
Never
berry
guessed
pie.
that.
Fruit and berry pie.
That's wild.
Eden Park. Anybody else? And by the way, it can't be. It's got to be like stores. It can't be like grandma's gravy or whatever.
No.
Oh, right,
this
right.
is-
Yeah, yeah.
For me, it's going to be Mr. Steak.
Nice.
Oh.
Mr. Steak.
I'm too-
Kids menu
Yeah.
burger.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Char grilled.
Char grilled. Bun was char grilled too.
Grilled.
Fruit cup and some fries.
Yeah.
And
That's
little,
the one thing I.
little do you know, Ed Adams is in the next room voting on the Penn Hill Sports Hall of
Yes,
Fame.
that's where it began, right?
it is. Right there. Well, that and Tove's tap in. Well,
Tove.
Yeah.
no, it was probably Cephalo's or whatever it was before it became Tove's. Whatever it was called.
Oh wait, it was. What was that called?
Remember Morgan's?
Sure.
Yeah, my Aunt Patty worked at Morgan.
And
Okay.
before Morgan,
They had a great chef salad.
BT
Yes.
Hall.
Yeah. BT
Yes,
Holly.
BT Hall. She worked there as well.
Yeah.
They had
Rhode
the
Eye Grill House was
Oh, I-
before then, actually.
Wow. I remember BT Holly's. That's
Rhode Eye Grill House. So it was TJ or it was Mr. Steak.
Rhode Eye Grill House,
BT,
BT Holly's.
which
Yeah.
BT Holly's and Morgan's, and then that became on top of Mount Washington.
Yes.
was the seafood place.
Yes.
Top of Mount
Monterey
Washington.
Bay?
Monterey
Bay.
Bay.
Yeah.
They were the same people.
Yeah,
Oh.
No way.
where
Yeah.
I proposed
Yeah.
to my lovely bride.
Oh, that's
They were on
That's
top of
beautiful food, so she never saw it coming. So
Spaghetti.
from
Porters up at the corner.
you went to Porter's?
Yeah.
You are so old.
I am.
So wait, Porter's became Bordenburger, which became original hot dog stand, which became Rax, which became Arby's.
That's impressive.
Oh, so that's where Porter's was, right
Yeah.
there. Okay, that was way before.
I was
Well, I've
gonna
heard.
say-
I've heard
now?
about
On
Porter's. but-
Salzburg, like Arby's.
Yeah,
Arby's, Arby's,
yeah.
yeah.
I was going to say De Pomodoro's at the mall, but that's not Penn Hills.
That's a good one though. Deep Pomodoro's Brown Derby.
Meatballs.
No Tivoli's.
Or a
That's,
Swiss
that
salad.
was bougie.
Michael
That was
A's.
bougie.
Italy's, yeah. Tagano's maybe.
Was it Michael A's down on,
Tagano's, yeah.
on Universal?
That's Oakmont.
No, not Michael A's. What was it? On Oakmont, where that storage place is.
There was a Michael. Or there,
On Oakmont?
No, sorry. On,
I know.
on Universal.
That's Stotler Universal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that? That restaurant?
Michael A's.
That's
See?
what I
That's what I
thought.
told you.
Yeah, it was Michael A's.
Why are you saying it's an Oakmont?
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Matter of
Or
fact, I
wait.
mentioned that to somebody. I think my son, who has
Yeah.
no idea what I'm
Yeah, I
talking
was
about. There,
gonna
Michael
say.
A's used to be there. Oh, that's cool.
Did anybody hear the story of Pat McAfee saying that the only reason why
Del's.
he ended up going to Del Cells? I mean, that's
Oh,
well, it's
yeah.
still
I mean,
there.
I still
It's still there.
Yeah.
It's still there.
But he
Still love it.
He wanted
Yeah.
to go to a kicking camp, and he didn't have enough money, and so I forget who it was loaned him like $100 or $150, and he goes, there was an Italian restaurant in Penn Hills that had an underground poker game.
It had to have been Michael A's.
No, it was Tagano's.
Oh, wow. Okay.
My uncle Bobby could tell you a lot about Tagano's at the
Yep.
game next time you see him.
I'll bet.
He has a
Well,
lot
wait,
of
that-
stories.
Oh, really?
A lot
Oh.
of stories about Tagano's. Yeah.
When I worked at Churchill Country Club, Uncle Joe from the Red Room, the bartender, used to come into the bakery to call in his numbers
Sure.
on my phone.
Well,
Like-
and Mr. Tagano, not affiliated with the restaurant, but another Tagano, he was the bookie, and he came into me one day and he goes, "If my wife calls, I'm out on the course. If my brother calls, I'm on the course. If anybody calls, and I'm like, some of the numbers hit there, did they, Frank? He's just like, I'm on the course. And I'm like, but you're hiding in your locker.
If Helen calls.
Helen calls. Oh, God bless.
Every Friday, somebody would come knock on my door, and my dad would get up and he'd get a handful of football pulls, and he'd say, "Joey, here's 5. Fill them up, buddy."
Yeah.
And then
Did
you
you ever
know,
get the-
Monday, another
How'd we
knock
do?
on the door, and it was
That's
his
awesome.
cousin, and it was no big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's awesome.
Mine would be hot dog at Haas's with the salad.
Oh.
bar.
Haas's was
Haas's
cool, man.
salad
When Haas's
bar.
first opened, how about the cinnamon bread?
That I was gonna say, you get
In
the
the
hot
back.
dog, they cut your name into it,
Yes.
and then
Yes.
you get the salad bar
The
because
best.
you
Love
get
their
the
salad
cinnamon
bar.
raisin
That's all you
bread.
needed.
Oh, the cinnamon raisin bread and the soft serve, the self-serve soft serve.
Best.
Yeah.
I'm saying that'd be one of the ones that if you went back now, you'd be like, oh, I don't know.
Well, we're actually talking about going to the Haas's out in Murraysville
Sure.
with Uncle Jimmy
Uncle Jimmy.
and Amy's dad because because they're Haas's people.
Yeah.
There's one on your way to Mercyhurst, isn't there, up in Grove City? I think
Grove
there's
City?
a Haas.
No, I think it's Meadville.
Is that?
I don't know for
I
horses.
don't know.
Ooh, Joey, thanks so much for being
You're
here.
welcome.
buddy.
It was
My
a pleasure.
goodness. We have to do
It was
this again
awesome.
some way,
Part two.
somehow.
Went fast.
We do got
Dead.
part two,
You know
yeah.
what? You know what we should do?
Yeah.
We should get like Todd or somebody else and have like a coaches circle.
Oh,
That would be
You know,
great.
it's interesting though. Before we
You're the
sign
one
off
taking us
here,
out. Yeah.
you did take the relational
Oh, yeah. We
needs
can't even begin
questionnaire.
to talk about
We're not going to talk. We're not going to. But your highest is encouragement, and what I found interesting is, a lot of people love other people in the way they want to be loved.
Sure.
Right. And it was interesting with the baseball team coming in. You're encouraging. You're motivating. So
Yeah.
that's just kind of times. But we should have episode 2, Joe Cap,
Well,
and talk about all that.
Yeah, but I also want to retake his stupid test because I said he's like Mike Petrogallo 2.0. 'Cause, like, the highest number you can have is 10, and the lowest you can have is -10. You come in with your lowest is 2 and your
Yeah.
highest is 5. Like, you gaming the thing? Like he was a special ops guy. And he
I'm
was
like,
just like,
what are we doing here, kid? Huh?
A, B, A, B,
But
A, B.
I have a theory about that, which we'll
It's a
talk
very good
about
one.
another time.
time.
So there's a little cliffhanger. That's it for episode 321. Join us next week for episode 322. Between now and then, please give us a like or follow on social media and visit us at lunchtimeinrome.com. While there, you can take our relational needs questionnaire like Joe Cap did. Thanks for joining us at the table for Lunchtime in Rome. See you next week.
bye.
Bye. See ya. Bye. Thank you.